this is it. Welcome back to Pokemon Blue. Last episode, we made it through Victory Road and ended up here at Indigo Plateau. The ultimate goal for all trainers. Are we finally ready to take on the Elite Four and see if we have what it takes to be the champion? Let's find out. Inside here, it's almost like a gym Pokemon Center combo. First thing you want to do, heal up. It'd be a real shame if you went to your final challenge and your Pokemon were all knocked out. Yo, champion making! At Pokemon League, you have to face the Elite Four in succession. If you lose, you'll have to start all over again. This is it. Go for it. Glad that he came along with us the entire way. He climbed through Victory Road behind us some point, got ahead of us, and waited here to give us one final tidbit of advice. Thankfully, there's a shop right here. This would be a great place to pick up on items used to last your money. Do definitely recommend picking up some revives. You're gonna need them. It's also, you can pick up full restores here. It's like a max potion and a full heal in one convenient package. I believe it's cheaper too. Yeah, full heals are 600 and max potions are 25. So at this point in the game, pick up full restores. Don't think there's anything else we need. Let's continue onwards. One final person to give us one final bit of advice. From here on, you face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next. Good luck. Thank you. Alright, if all your preparations are ready and you feel your Pokemon are finally strong enough, go through this stairwell and begin the final challenge. See, there's a lot of water in here. Even if you don't know the Elite Four's type, a lot of water in the area means you should probably be able to properly plan for it. So we'll put Digit in the front. And let's go see who our first member of the Elite Four we have to fight is. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Are you ready? Elite Four Lorelei wants to battle. The Ice-type Maiden is gonna freeze your heart solid. Leads off with a Duogong, level 54. It's gonna show off the bulky nature of these things, so you might want to hit it hard and fast. If you've got Thunder, use it. There is an annoying habit Dugong will use, and it's to use Rest. Thankfully, it looks like we're gonna knock it out before it becomes a problem. But if you don't knock it out and it used Rest on that first turn, it'll fully heal itself, and you're gonna have to waste even more power points knocking it down. Next up, she's got a Cloyster. Another Water Ice type. This one's more high defense. And just like Dugong, hit it hard. Let's see if we can get another Thunder off here. Most excellent. Ooh, even a level up. Very useful here, because I'm sure you guys can see there's a massive level gap. Also, this guy, it's not Lorelei's ace, but you do not want to let this thing get a chance to set up. If it uses Amnesia even once, its special is going to be outrageously high, and it's going to be hard to take down. And Lorelei has a chance to use Super Potions on her Pokemon. Thankfully, her AI seems to be kind of stupid right now, so we'll take the free knockout. Yeah, even though the level gap is huge here, if you play it smart, you can use Type Advantage to, well, your advantage. Alright, she's got Jinx. If you didn't trade for it, this is the great spot to get the information on it. Let's have Roly-Poly come in. As I was saying, use the TMs you've collected. They're going to be massively helpful here to cover the level gap. I do believe her Jinx is packing Lovely Kiss too, so you do need to be wary of that. Nothing's worse than getting put to sleep, especially one of these final fights. Whoa, whoa, critical, that's not good. Alright, there's only one Pokemon left on her team. Her ace, Lapras. As you saw, we could have got one in Silph ourselves. It's a water-ice type. It's pretty much the best out of all the water-ice types available to us. It's not the best water type in the game, but it's got a huge arsenal of moves at its disposal. Never know if it's going to use a water move, an ice move, an electric move, or what. Thankfully, it does have a weakness to electricity we plan on exploiting here. Alright, it's going for the body slam. We can take it. Let's see how much a Thunder's gonna do. Aw, yeah, critical hit. Right when we need it. And with that, the first member of the Elite Four goes down. Lorelei is out. How dare you! Also, they pay out a really decent chunk of change. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of Pokemon League power. So that's the first one down. Let's move on. A big old rocky room and a brute burly looking man. I believe we can easily guess what we should lead with here. Let's heal up the party a little bit though. Nothing, you always want to go into these fights with a full health if you can. Nothing's worse than them getting a critical hit and turning the tables on you, knocking you right back to the start. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon become stronger. I weight trained with my Pokemon. Next, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Next up is the Elite Four Mountain of Muscles Bruno. Bruno happens to focus on rugged mountain-based Pokemon, but he also happens to be a fighting-type master. Of all the people we fought throughout Kanto that have claimed to be the Karate King, this guy takes the cake. He's huge, he's burly, he's buff. He leads with an Onix. Not that threatening, we fought tons of Onixes to get here, and we all know they've got low special and easy to exploit weaknesses. But here's his real threats. He packs the Hitmons, Chan and Lee. He'll bring in Chan to exploit your elemental weaknesses, and Lee just to overwhelm you. I don't have any elemental weaknesses here, so I don't have to worry as much. He also is packing counters, so be careful using normal and fighting type moves on him. If you do have a really powerful flying type, this is the battle you want to bring him to. Drill Peck makes short work of most of his team. Oh, that's very nice. I don't get why he's not using Thunder Punch or something. That would work quite nice. There we go. This is the one you gotta really watch out for. His Hitmonlee, level 55. It's packing high jump kick. Really powerful. If it misses, he does some damage to himself. But it's got decent enough accuracy, and you... Look at that. Sheer damage. Knocked Ramgam out in one hit. Mr. Terrapin, you should be able to handle this. You're the strongest Pokemon on my team. Almost a one-hit KO. Ooh. That means it wouldn't have done much damage to me. The recoil you'll take from high jump kick is relevant to how much damage you would have dealt. So as you can see there, he barely did any damage. So he wasn't gonna hurt me that much. He's got another Onix for some reason. I know they wanted to make him, like, the king of hikers, but I'm like, he could have had a Poliwrath or a Primeape. Neither of them are really featured much in the game, and they're powerful fighting-type Pokemon on their own. And finally, his ace, Machamp. You haven't really seen any up to this point, so it's a great opportunity to get the dex data, but make sure you're not too careless around this thing. Those 4 arms aren't for sure. Neither are those 4 arms. You see there, it's got some pretty decent bulk, it's submission, it's got the best fighting move in the game, and ooh, Mr. Terrapin, no! Ooh. That right there, even though that was a critical, that just shows how much power this guy's packing. As a fighting type, though, they tend to have lower special, so exploit that. And you have Lear as the Elite Four member. Okay, I mean, I won't judge you. Your next submission's gonna do massive damage if it hits. I guess I forgot to mention, each of the Elite Four members have items they'll use. Lorelei tends to use super potions, Bruno will use X defends, and some of the other ones you have their own items too. He wasted his final turn though, so I'm not gonna give him a chance to enjoy that X defend.
Why? How could I lose? My job is done. Go face your next challenge.
You know, Bruno's usually the one I have the least amount of trouble on, and yet here I am with 2 teammates knocked out. And I fought these guys at much lower levels in the past before. It's all about being smart with your moves and exploiting the weaknesses. Good thing I have, you know, 30 hyper potions to burn through here. Tombstones. Well, there's only one line of Ghost-type Pokemon in the game, so we can make a pretty good guess on who we should lead with.
I am Agatha of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for fighting. Next, I'll show you how a real trainer fights.
The Grim Maiden of Death, Agatha. Elite Four member who has history with Professor Oak. Leads with a Gengar level 56. She does tend to use Ghost-type Pokemon, but her main theme is all about death. So there's going to be a lot of poison types in here too. Thankfully, Earthquake takes care of most of them. Just watch out for that Nightshade, it's going to knock off 56 HP every time it hits. So take out her Pokemon quick if you can. Now, I really should have set up a Swords Dance first turn, but I didn't want to risk it. Her Pokemon do like to use Hypnosis as well. She also has a Golbat. Guess the whole poison, death, bat thing goes with her whole motif. Thankfully, we have a Rock Slide for that. Most of the time she uses that Haze move too. It ends up working against her. If she puts you to sleep or she manages to poison you, she'll oftentimes use Haze and restore your status. So it's like, thanks, Agatha. She also has Supersonic instead of Confuse Ray. So, you know, it's kind of an amateur move. But who am I to question? I mean, she is the 3rd member of the Elite Four, so she must know something we don't. Now they got that Swords Dance up too, we should be able to knock out the rest of her team with ease. Though I do need to get some HP back, all it takes is one speedy Nightshade and I'm out. Huh, look at that. Had I decided to try attacking, I would have been a Goanna. Oh sure, your Golbat uses Supersonic, but your Haunter carries Confuse Ray. Thank goodness though, I think I would have knocked myself out with my Swords Dance up. Her Haunter also tends to use Hypnosis and Dream Eater, So if you have a Pokemon Flute, you can stall her out infinitely because she'll keep using Hypnosis over and over. There's her Arbok. Another death-related Pokemon. Its Venom can knock you out pretty quick. Ooh. Ooh, got that Parafusion. Saw right through it, though. Do I really want to try my luck against her last Pokemon? Yes. Her last Pokemon's another Gengar, but this one's level 60. You really gotta be careful with this guy. Even if it doesn't have a lot of moves to use, it can hit like a truck. If they really wanted to, they could have gave it moves like Thunderbolt and Mega Drain to really up its ante. It does have Toxic, so I guess there's that. Oh yeah, full restores don't get rid of confusion. So really, I made it possible for her to paralyze me. Or poison me. And the next member's down.
Oh, you're something special, child. You win. I see what that old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child.
That's the third member of the Elite Four down. That means there's only one left to go. There you are. However, since this will be the final member of the Elite Four, you know they're going to be coming out of the gates, guns blazing. So we need to do the same. There's no thematic elements here to tell us what this next trainer is going to be about either. So it's a wild card.
Ah, I heard about you, Nex. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Nex.
Master of the Elite Four and Dragon Tamer Lance wants to fight. Leads off with a Gyarados, not a Dragon type. His whole motif is that he wields Draconic Pokemon. In fact, all the Elite Four kind of have a theme to them. Lorelei, while she claims to be an Ice-type trainer, uses beach-based Pokemon too, like Slowbro and Cloyster. Agatha uses Pokemon related to death, and Bruno uses rugged mountain Pokemon. Lance also likes to use Hyper Beam as often as he can, and since he doesn't have to recover a turn if he knocks you out, he'll use it to knock out your Pokemon and get another free turn, so don't give him that opportunity. Rock and Ghost types are particularly useful here. Thankfully, you can exploit Gyarados' massive weakness to electricity to your advantage here. Next, he's got Dragonair. We know how to fight these guys. Let's take it a little risky and fight fire with fire. Or in this case, dragon with dragon. Dragons are weak to dragon-type moves, but thankfully there's only one dragon-type move in the game, and that's Dragon Rage, which does set damage. Blizzard, on the other hand, will really destroy any dragon you fight. He's got another Dragonair in reserve. I don't trust him bringing in this one. I know one of them's packing elemental moves. Let's find out if it's this one. Nope. He's gonna try and knock me out in one fell swoop. Thankfully, we have Ice Beam to handle this too. Doubtful we don't have as much beef behind it as Blizzard, so it can't quite net the KO, but he has to recharge from that Hyper Beam, giving us the necessary opportunity. There's an Aerodactyl, one of Lance's more powerful Pokemon. Don't worry too much. As we've seen before, Aerodactyl's move pool in Generation 1 is very barren. The most it can do is try to Hyper Beam us to death. But, being a Rock Flying type, there's a lot of weaknesses we can exploit here. Almost got the KO. We'll just Bubble Beam it the rest of the way. Interesting to note, in this Generation 2, trainer item is based on their Pokemon speed. For example, Lorelei, if she had tried to use a Super Potion on her Duogong when it was almost out of HP, we would have outsped and knocked it out before she could use it. But here, Lance's went off first because his Aerodactyl is way faster than us. It also has Supersonic. You are just gonna put up one heck of a fight, aren't you, Lance? I'm sure you can guess what Lance's last Pokemon is. His Ace Dragonite. Dragon Flying. Resistant to pretty much all elemental attacks except for Ice and Dragon. Make sure you knock it out. It's got some really powerful moves and it's not afraid to use them. Come on, Mr. Terrapin, hang on. Okay, okay. We're not too far out here yet. Let's try and confuse him. Also, trainers have unlimited power points in the game, so he is going to spam Hyper Beam, especially if you can knock out all your Pokemon with it. Which he seems to have a knack for doing. Okay, he's got Slam too. So he has a little bit more reliable move if he doesn't want to rely on Recharge. But I'm against doing this in battle most of the time, but this is the most powerful Elite Four member, and he's already used a Hyper Potion first. So we too shall use items in this battle. That move right there, Barrier. Dragonite does not normally learn Barrier. In fact, it can't even get it through breeding in later games, so Lance has a very illegal Dragonite. They did come out with an event about a year ago to come out with a Dragonite with Barrier so you could be just like Lance and cheat your way to victory. And I really wish I hadn't gotten rid of Blizzard on Roly-Poly now. Oh boy. Just knock me out already so I can knock you out in return. Alright, Mr. Terrapin, you've got this now. Any ice move you throw at this thing will probably one-hit KO it due to that 4 times weak. Nah, never mind. But we did get the freeze. Here I am spouting off all these random facts about one-hit KOing. Don't even get it, but we do get the freeze. And of course, gonna make it difficult. I don't think you can defrost in this generation until you're hit by a fire-type move, though. So once frozen, take advantage of it. Set up, bring in somebody else, just go hey you crazy. And with that, the final member of the Elite Four falls. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon Master. I still can't believe my dragon's lost to you, Nex. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or, you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name? Larry, the Elite Four before you. He's the real Pokemon League champion. That's right. Larry went on ahead of us. We haven't seen him once since we came in here. He went ahead and became the champion ahead of us. Let's end his reign before he has a chance to do anything. This is also the time if you have any ethers, elixirs, this is the perfect time to use them. Get your moves back up to full health because you've got one uphill battle ahead of you. Okay, almost everybody's healed. Any minute now. Alrighty. I believe my moves should all be perfectly fine. So let's go on and face Larry one last time. Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you next. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on Pokedex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I am the Pokemon League champion. Next, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world. Pokemon League champion Larry wants to fight. Leads off with Pidgeot as per normal. Level 61. This thing is not joking around. The level gap here is going to really hinder your ability to fight. Hit him hard and hit him fast. These Pokemon have also upgraded their moveset a huge amount. This Pidgeot's packing Sky Attack and will use it to knock out your Pokemon really quick. Thankfully, Magneton should be able to last a hit, but let's make sure. Wait. You were in the middle of a charging move, Larry. You can't do that. Thankfully, we resist that, so it's not going to knock us out. But can I take a moment to appreciate the awesome battle music this trainer battle has? In fact, it's so awesome, the Pokemon Company has made it the World Championship music for the past several years. Yeah, we're gonna need that level up. Well, glad to see he's bringing Alakazam out early. Let's see if we can knock it out before it gets too much damage going. Okay. I do have a strategy here, though. I know using items in battle is kind of lame, but it's going to be quite vital here. If I can survive a hit, I can get an Amnesia up, and really tank the next Psychic. Alright, I'm not going to risk it. Hyper Potion away. I mean, Larry's already done it, so I can't feel bad. However, he will give his Alakazam armor through Reflect, so he's gonna make sure you can't have an easy time picking on that low defense. Alright, let's show off our power, roly-poly. And we got him out before he got Recover going. Next up, he's bringing out that Rhydon. He evolved that Rhyhorn we saw earlier, and now it's looking for blood. I don't want to bring Mr. Terrapin out just yet. Okay, let's see how you like a little blizzard. Ooh, you took that quite nicely. However, I do believe his Rhydon is only packing normal moves. He could have taught it Rock Slide, or he could have taught it Earthquake, but I don't think he did. It's a darn shame, too. Especially when he has Leer and Tail Whip. That's like the most disappointing moveset you could give something. I don't know if the game designers were scared about making his Pokemon too powerful, but seriously, Tail Whip and Leer in the championship battle on one Pokemon. Here comes his Gyarados. Thankfully we just fought one of these with Lance, so we know what to expect here. knock it out with that powerful electric weakness it's got. It's a shame we never got Driznia up to level 55, but we will at some point. Ah, you evolved your Growlithe finally. There we go, he's got a level 63 Arcanine. This thing's gonna hurt you. Its high attack stat's gonna make sure you feel pain. Thankfully, this is what I was saving Mr. Terrapin for. Still trying to use Roar. You're ahead of your time, Larry. You're ahead of your time. And finally, we all know what Larry's last Pokemon's gonna be. His Venusaur that he started off his journey with. Level 65. This thing's Razor Leafs can knock you out if you're not careful. That high critical hit ratio will make it sting. Mr. Terrapin didn't stand much of a chance at all. Poor guy. However, Ramgam should make quick work of this oversized flower. Let's hit it with some Fire Blasts. Oh, he taught it Mega Drain too to take advantage of Venusaur's tanky stats. Combine that with Toxic and Leech Seed and you'd have one heck of a bulky Venusaur. Can we get the 2-hit KO here? Alright, held on. Come on, Ramgam, you've got this. Oh, so close. Oh yeah, we got the burn. This is gonna make it so his physical attacks don't hurt that much, though his speed is still higher than us. Alright. Just gotta tank one hit, guys. You wasted your last turn, Larry. Wasted its boosting your stats. Poor Roly-Poly, he got so excited that he hardened. It's very strange that Snorlax gets this move when Defense Curl is a completely viable option. I think it's just completely gag at that point. No, that can't be. You beat me at my best. After all that work, you become league champ. My reign is over already. It's not fair. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it! You're the new Pokemon League champion, though I don't like to admit it. Next. So, you won. Congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Squirtle. Next, you have come of age. Larry, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. But when I got here, you've already lost. Larry, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you will never become a champion again. Next, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Next, come with me. Congratulations, Nex. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Next, you have endeavored hard to become the new League champion.
Congratulations, both you and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers.
And we did it, guys. It's been a long road, but we finally beat Pokemon Blue. Or have we? There's more to go that we'll cover next episode, but for the time being, let's bask in the warmth of our championship victory, enjoy this wonderful music, and watch the credits roll. And with that, we are the champions, my friend. You would think our adventure is over, but there's one final place we want to go. We'll cover that next episode, and until then, stay beautiful, my compadres. Stay beautiful.